In the silence of forgotten dreams, in the silence of dusk, where whispers trace the echoes of hearts that time cannot erase, I wander through memories of bittersweet art, a canvas of sorrows that paint the soul's dark part. The desert of longing stretches endless and bare, where every grain of sand carries us through the twilight of dreams beneath a fading sky. I search for the lost moments that forever lie. Tears like hidden pearls glisten in midnight's embrace, revealing the scars of journey's time cannot replace. Every heartbeat a testament to battles fought within, a quiet storm of emotions where true healing begins. In solitude's realm, where sorrow meets the light, soul whispers secrets in the stillness of night. For in each aching pause, a hope dares to ignite, a promise that even in loss, beauty can take flight. So let the heart weep its ancient, timeless lore, for in sadness we find the depth to soar. Embrace the melancholy, let it gently seep. In the depths of our sorrow, we learn to dream and keep. Eternal echoes in your eyes, I find the universe, a silent realm where love immerses. No need for words, no need for words, no need for time, our souls converse in endless rhyme. Through raging storms and silver moon, our hearts still hum the same old tune. Not bound by flesh, nor ruled by fate, our love outlives the hands of hate. If lifetimes fade and stars burn low, my love will still be all you know. Not just in whispers, touch, or breath, but past all life, beyond all death. Beyond time, beyond fate, I loved you long before we met, before my soul could form regret, before the stars first kissed the skies, before the dawn could dream of rise. You were the whisper in the breeze, the hush of waves and endless seas, the song the silent moonlight knew, the ache of longing, pure and true. And when I found you face to face, the world dissolved, a void of space. No past, no future, just this now, a love so vast time must allow. I'd trace your name in grains of sand, in petals placed by careful hand. I'd carve it deep in ageless stone, so even dust will call you home. No distance could erase this thread, no fate could turn my heart to dread. For even if our hands let go, our souls will find their way, I know. If skies collapse and oceans dry, if all the world forgets to try, I'll still remember, still remain forever yours through love and pain. No need for promises or vows, no need for fleeting here and nows. For love like this will never die. It lives in us, in earth and sky. Beyond all time, beyond all fate, I loved you then. I'll always wait. Whispers of forever I have loved you in lifetimes past, before this breath, before this cast. Through echoes lost in time's embrace, your soul I knew. Where touch, your face. I found you where the rivers bend, where silent dreams and wishes blend. Through every night, through every day, you were the light that led my way. Not bound by words, nor earthly chains, our love runs deep in crimson veins. It speaks in sighs and hush of dawn, in all that's lost yet never gone. Should mountains rise and oceans fall, if stars should fade, forget their call still. I will love you just the same, beyond all life, beyond all name. For love like ours, it does not cease. It does not bow, it knows no peace. It burns beyond the reach of time. A whispered vow, a wordless rhyme. And when my hands no longer hold, when age has turned my bones to cold somewhere, somehow, in space unseen, our hearts will meet in golden dream. For love is more than flesh and bone, more than a place to call our own. It is the wind, the breath, the sea, the endless me. Endless me, endless the sky. I have loved you in ways the world cannot name, in whispers of fire, in flickers of flame. Not bound by reason, nor shaped by time, but stitched in the stars in a love so divine. I knew your soul before this life, before the struggles, before the strife. I felt your touch in ancient rain, a love reborn, again. Through every lifetime, near or far, I seek your light, my guiding star. No force can sever what fate has spun, no night too dark, no setting sun. If all should crumble, if all should fade, if memories wither in dust and shade, still in the silence, you'd hear my name, carried by winds that know no shame. For love like ours does not decay, it bends but never walks away. Through trials, storms, through endless fight, it holds, it heals, it burns so bright. And when this life is laid to rest, when earth reclaims what beats in chest, somewhere beyond the sky's embrace, I'll find you there, in endless space. No end, no walls, no need to try, just you and me, as vast as sky. A love that never ends, I have loved you beyond all sight, before the dawn first kissed the night. Before the sun knew how to rise, before the sea could touch the sky. I found your soul in winds that roam, in whispered rain and stars at home. No time could steal, no fate could sever the ties we've held, now and forever. I'd walk through fire, through endless cold, through lifetimes spent, through tales untold. Tales untold. No force of earth, no twist of fate could make my heart unlove, unwait. If all should break, if all should fall, if silence swallows every call, I'd still hear you in distant air, your voice, your name, just everywhere. And when the years have worn us thin, when flesh gives way to what's within, I'll find you still in some far place where time dissolves and hearts embrace. For love like ours will never cease, not bound by breath, nor death's release. And it lives beyond, through stars, through sand, through whispered touch, through holding hands. No end, no walls, no need to bend, just you and me, love without end. Beyond the edge of time, I have loved you before the world was whole, before the stars first lit the soul. Before the tides knew when to rise, before the sun could paint the skies, I have loved you through endless streams, through lifetimes lost in waking dreams, in echoes soft and whispered sighs, in fleeting glances, longing eyes, through days that burn and nights that fade, through moments lost, through love we made. No force of time, no weight of space can shift my heart from your embrace. I have known you in the hush of rain, in silent joy and deepest pain. Through every storm, through every scar, my love has found you where you are. And should the mountains break apart, should darkness try to still my heart, I'd trace your name in trembling sand and hold it tight within my hand. If oceans dry and skies turn gray, if all the world should fade away, still, I would love you. Still, I'd find your voice inside my quiet mind. For love like ours does not decay. It does not falter, does not stray. It moves beyond the touch of fate, beyond the hour, beyond the date. And if this life should end too soon, if night should steal the afternoon, then wait for me where stars still shine. I'll meet you there, your hand in mine. No loss, no death, no last goodbye. Just love that lives beyond the sky. Forever is not enough. I have loved you in lifetimes unseen, in echoes of places where we have been. Before the sun learned how to shine, before the stars could draw a line, you were the whisper in ancient air, a touch I sought, a silent prayer. Through shifting sands, through endless seas, my heart still found its way to thee. Through wars of time, through battles lost, through frozen nights and bitter frost. No fate could break, no world divide, the bond we weave, the love we hide. I have traced your name in falling leaves and whispered winds and sighs that breathe. I have found your face in dreams so deep where souls entwine and secrets keep. No force of earth, no weight of sky could teach this love to say goodbye, say goodbye. It bends, it breaks, it learns to mend, it walks through fire but will not end. And if the heavens call too soon, if light fades fast from sun and moon, if death should steal my breath away, know that my love will always stay. For love like ours defies all time, it sings in stars, in bells that chime. It moves through space unseen, unheard, a promise kept in every word. Latin, kept in every word. And if we pardon fate's cruel game, if life should curse us with its pain, for love beyond forever I have loved you before the dawn could break, before the rivers learned their wake, before the wind first learned to roam, before the earth could call it home. I have searched for you through time untold, through lifetimes lost, through hands grown cold, through battles fought, through wars unkind, still you were there within my mind. I knew your voice before you spoke, song that weaves through flame and smoke, a melody that haunts the air, a whispered touch that lingers there. I have held you in the silent night, where shadows dance in pale moonlight, where echoes call, where dreams still breathe, where love lives on and will not leave. I have traced your face in falling leaves and restless waves and quiet eves. Quiet in every sun that paints the sky, in every tear I've learned to cry. For love like this cannot be chained, cannot be lost, cannot be tamed. It weathers storms, it breaks, it bends, it never falters, never ends, it moves. And if the stars should cease to shine, if time erased all trace of mine, still, I would find you soul to soul, for love like ours will not grow old. Should oceans rise and swallow land, should fate erase all lines in sand, still I would search, still I would call, for love like ours defies it all. And when this body turns to dust, when memories fade, as all things must, I'll wait for you in space unknown, where love is light, where hearts have grown. For even death with cruel embrace cannot erase what time can't trace. No loss, no end, no world too wide, I'll find you there, still by my side. Beyond all time, beyond all fate, I loved you then, I'll always wait. When the universe fades, I will love you, still I have loved you beyond the birth of time, before the stars had learned to shine. Before the ocean knew the shore, before the world desired more, I have loved you in the hush of space, in whispers time cannot erase. Through lifetimes lost, through paths unknown, my soul has called your name alone. Through silent nights and golden days, through all of life's uncertain ways. Stuffing away. Through hands that reach, through hearts that break, through every risk love dared to take. I have seen you in the setting sun, in every race my heart has run. In every dream that dared to stay, in love that never fades away. And the storms have burned the skies, when silence falls and daylight dies. I will not falter, I will not stray, I will not turn or drift away. If mountains crumble into dust, if time betrays all things we trust, if every tale comes to an end, this love will never break or bend. For even when the world is still, and stars grow cold against their will, through every loss, through every thrill when all is gone, I'll love you still. Love without end, I have loved you beyond all knowing. Before the rivers first started flowing, before the wind had learned to call, before the rain had learned to fall. I have searched for you in endless streams, in waking hours, in restless dreams. Through lifetimes lost, through time untold, through burning suns, through nights so cold. I knew your name before it formed, before the seas and skies were born. It lingers deep within my soul, a story fate has yet to scroll. Through every path I've ever walked, through whispered prayers, through silent talk, you were the light, the steady glow, the only truth I've come to know. And if the world should come undone, if day should die and lose the sun, if time itself should turn to dust, I'd love you still. I'd hold, I'd trust. No force can bend what love has spun. No fate can break what we've begun. Not bound by flesh, nor chained by fear, I'll find you now, I'll find you near. And when this life has reached its close, when final winds of evening rose, know this, my love, as stars stand tall, I have loved you, and I will love through all. For love like ours will never cease, not even death can bring release. Beyond all time, beyond all space, I'll love you still in every place. Forever is small for love so vast, not even eternity will make it past. I loved you before the world began. I loved you before the world had formed, before the sun could shine so warm, before the moon could kiss the tide, before the earth could turn or slide. I loved you when the stars were young, before the songs of love were sung, before the rivers carved their way, before the night could birth the day. I searched for you in shifting sands, through endless time, through distant lands, through every storm, through every storm, through every sky, through every breath, through every sigh. I found your name in whispered trees, in humming waves, in rolling seas, in petals pressed in books of old, in autumn air, in winter's cold. And though the years may steal our youth, may shape and twist the hands of truth, no age can dim, no time can fray the love that will not fade away. If fate should pull us far apart, if silence dares to test my heart, know this, no force, no chain, no tide can steal my love or turn its stride. For love is not the fleeting kind, not bound by lips, not held by mind. It does not end with one goodbye. It does not break. It does not die. And when the world is old and gray, when all we know has slipped away, when sky forgets the warmth of sun, when every final breath is done, I'll love you past the reach of time, beyond the stars, beyond the rhyme, through every death, through every birth, beyond the bounds of space and earth. For even when this life is through, there is no end to me and you. Beyond every life, I will find you. I have loved you beyond the first dawn, before the sky had learned to yawn, before the stars had taken flight, before the moon first touched the night, till the first touched the night. I have known you in the silent air, in echoes lost in whispered prayer. Through every life, through every death, in every stolen fleeting breath, I searched for you in ancient lands, in shifting tides and grains of sand, in poems inked on fragile scrolls, in shattered pasts, in weathered souls, in shattered pasts and weathered souls. I felt your touch in winds that roamed, in autumn leaves where love was honed, in crashing waves and falling rain, in love that lived through loss and pain. I have lost you 1,000 ways, through battles fought, through shadowed days, through hands once held, through lips once kissed, through years that blurred like morning mist. And yet no force has kept me still. No fate has stolen love's deep will. For every world, for every place, my soul has chased your silent trace. If oceans rise and swallow time, if all of earth should cease to rhyme, if light should dim, if stars should burn, I know to you I will return. And when this body turns to dust, when memory fades as all things must, somewhere beyond the reach of years, I'll find you waiting, calm and near. For love like ours does not decay, it will not drift, it will not stray. Through space, through time, through heaven's bend, it circles back, it has no end. No force of fate, no stretch of sky, no hand of death can say goodbye. For what was ours will still remain, a love reborn again, again. I will love you until the end of time. I have loved you beyond all reason, through every storm, through every season. Before the dawn had learned to rise, before the stars could touch the skies. Silent air and whispered prayers, and hearts laid bare. Through lifetimes lost, through years unknown, through echoes carved in dust and stone. I searched for you in endless dreams, in moonlit waves and quiet streams, in shadows cast by flickering light, in every wish and every night. I have lost you in the turning tide, through fate unkind, through love denied, through hands that slipped, through roads untread, through words unspoken, tears unshed. Yet still no force can draw apart what's etched in soul, what's tied in heart. No time can steal, no death can sever a love once formed. It lives forever. If mountains crumble into sea, if all the world forgets of me, if stars grow cold and skies turn black, I'll find you still, I'll lead you back. For love like ours is more than breath. It does not bow, it laughs at death. It bends, it breaks, it learns to mend. It circles back, it has no end. And when this life must close its eyes, when silence drowns the last goodbyes, do not despair. Do not regret. This love is one you won't forget. Beyond all time, beyond all fate, I loved you then, I'll always wait. Across eternity, I will love you. I have loved you beyond the birth of time. Before the stars began to climb. Before the rivers knew their way. Before the dawn could birth the day. I knew your voice before the sound. Before my feet first touched the ground. Before the wind could call my name, before the earth had known the flame. I have chased you through the turning years, through silent joys, through burning tears, through worlds reborn and lives unknown, through kingdoms lost, through thrones unthroned. I have felt you in the midnight rain, in whispered laughter, in echoed pain, in songs unspoken, in breaths unshared, in all the places love has dared. Through every path my soul has tread, through days once bright, through nights I've bled. Through shattered hope, through silent cries, through love that lived and love that died. Yet even when the storms have passed, when all the world is fading fast, I feel you still like fire untamed, like whispered words that call my name. If fate should pull our hands apart, if silence dares to test my heart, know this. No force, no tide, no time can break a love so pure divine. For love like ours will never cease, not bound by loss, nor death's release. It lingers deep, it grows, it stays through endless nights, through countless days. And when this life must close its eyes, when final breath in stillness lies, I'll wait beyond the stars so bright. I'll find you there, in endless light. For even when all things must end, when time runs dry, when stars descend, I'll love you still. Through death, through birth, beyond all time. Beyond this earth, no force can tear, no fate can bind. For you are etched within my mind. Beyond all worlds, beyond all skies, I'll love you past where forever lies.